Family Friends, episode 9.
Clap. Boom. Hello. Welcome to Family Friends. My name is Rooster Monahan. I am one of the hosts of this podcast. My co-host Tina Valamis is, just my best friend in the whole wide world. But you know what? She can't be here today. Once again, and this has been a problem. Let's just call a spade a spade. It's a problem. It's a problem for us scheduling. Being together to do an episode. Just one episode where we're together. Is that too much to ask? Probably now. Yeah, it is. I guess we're finding out. But no, Tina's great. She just had to go grocery shopping. She said this is the only time that I'm gonna get the bang for my buck. I said, bang for your buck? What are you talking about? She's like, well, apples at my local, they get bruised easy. I go, well, I don't know. You need apples? She said an apple a day keeps the doctor away. I go, well, you should go to the doctor, Tina. You haven't been to the doctor in years. But she's afraid of needles, I think. But but what's cool about Tina, and I'm really trying to curb my disappointment that she's just never here. So what's cool about Tina is that she sets me up to talk to somebody every week. And this week she really came through. She said this is her family friend who's just like really interesting to talk to, and she said she learns something new every time she talks to this family friend. So please welcome to the podcast, Lisa Devereaux. Lisa.
Wow. What an introduction.
Yeah. No,
She said she learns something new every time she talks to me.
That's what she told me. I don't know if she's talking you up because she feels bad that she couldn't be here, or if she's genuine.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really something.
Isn't it really something?
Yeah. I have chills.
But do you feel like you impart wisdom on her, or do you think you're just riffing? You're just off the cuff?
You know what? I am just something of a philosopher.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I am. So I think, just kind of laying down knowledge on her. But I guess I am kind of like a mentor to her.
In what way would you say?
Now that I think about it, just sort of guiding her.
Uh-huh.
Like, the footprints analogy, like, this is where I carried you. I do that. I do that to her. I carry her.
I know the footprints analogy as in when someone on Facebook posts in the context of Jesus walks with you.
Right, and
there's
never to compare.
4 footprints. But what is the way in which you interpret the footprint?
Right. So, of course, I'm never comparing myself to Jesus.
No.
But I'm just saying...
You are wearing cross earrings.
They're
though.
daggers.
I'm sorry. That's crazy.
They're daggers.
Oh, okay, I didn't understand. They're daggers.
But I
kind of the opposite of a cross.
I understand.
Sort of Judas earrings.
Ooh.
If you were to go that.
Right.
We got biblical right away.
I know. Well, I'm saying, like, this kind of follows me. Like, I'm like a historian. I'm a philosopher. Like, I'm just kind of a wealth of knowledge.
Yeah.
But in terms of this is where I carried you.
Please.
I would say that even though I'm not Jesus, there's times where I carry others.
Oh, okay.
And they look back on the sand and they go, no, you left me alone, Lisa. And I go, nope, psych. Check those footprints. They're size 7.5 because I was carrying you.
I just completely understood the carrying thing. So there's 4 footprints. I all of a sudden hop on my back. 2 footprints. Yeah.
But at first you're thinking, I was alone here.
Yeah.
Nope. Lisa's got you.
Lisa's got you.
Daddy's home.
What would Lisa do? You should do those bracelets, those bands.
WWLD.
Yeah.
What would Lisa do?
Yeah.
Most of the time, the right thing.
Lisa, when was the last time you wore a bracelet?
Ooh. Well, right now I got one on.
What's the meaning of that bracelet?
Do you actually want to know?
Sure.
In the middle, on the inside of it, it says, hold on, I'm going to put this down for just a second.
Okay.
The microphone.
Yeah.
Because I keep it tight on my wrist.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Read inside.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. Keep fucking going. That's awesome. I love that.
That's me. That's Lisa.
That's great. Lisa Devereaux. Well, hey, that is sort of the answer. So instead of the question, what would Lisa do? It's just the answer. Keep fucking going.
Just keep fucking
going. That's awesome.
What else are you going to do? Stop?
Exactly. You can't. Can't stop, won't stop.
Oh, and I love that Miley song.
Yeah.
I love that Miley song.
She's awesome. When's she going to come out with another album?
That's what I'm wondering. I mean, she came out with hers last year. She did the Grammys. She did Flowers and everything. And I was thinking the other day, I was like, we're about overdue.
Oh, Flowers. I forgot about Flowers. That was good.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
I love her music. I love her message. I love The Climb. I can't show, but I have a lot of the lyrics of The Climb
tattooed
down my spine.
on your back.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's always going to be another mountain.
There's always going to be another mountain.
I'm always going to want to make it move.
Yes. That's an
It's
interesting...
always going to be an uphill battle. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I'm going to have to lose.
Yeah. And you want people, when you're walking away, to
Ain't
think
about
that.
how fast I get there.
Okay.
Ain't about what's waiting on the other side.
Uh-huh.
It's the...
Climb.
Thank you.
It's gotta be. Keep fucking going.
Thank you.
Keep fucking going.
Keep fucking going.
That's great. Cool. How did you meet Tina?
So this is a good one.
Yeah.
She's in my women's group.
You have a women's group.
Yep.
Is it your group or is
Yes.
it you run?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just like, we have a gap. I want to mentor some young girls. I'm 36. And
That's
I
young.
thought it's still young. Yeah,
Of course.
it's still really young. But I was like, you learn a lot being 36. And I was like, I
Yeah.
want to like teach some young girls this stuff.
Yeah.
And Tina's one of them. That's why she's my Jesus footprint. I carry her.
Yeah. So what is the specific sort of intention of the women's group? Is it just any women or is it just sort of like, is there an intention like women who blank or women who want to X? You know what I mean? Anyone
who needs a helping hand. And we just go over, it takes a village and we're all on an island and it's a climb and it's a climb. So we just go over pretty much anything. Like I'm like, here's how you find a new primary care doctor.
Yeah.
So every time you have a doctor's appointment, you don't have to go back to where you're from. Get a doctor where you live, girls. That's a big thing I go over. I go, get a doctor where you live, girls. You've rescheduled your pap smear 4 times. Wake up. Get a doctor where you live.
Yeah.
This is getting crazy. This is getting ridiculous.
That should be on a bracelet. Get a doctor where you live,
Get a doctor where you live. A lot of people don't know this.
No.
And so we go over that. We go over negotiating salaries.
Oh.
We go over not being scared to cook chicken. Believe in yourself.
Yeah.
It's not raw. It's safe. Believe in yourself, girls.
You cooked it right. It's not undercooked. It might be overcooked, but at least it's right on.
Yeah, if you cooked it at an appropriate temperature, there's no way it's raw.
Yeah, and you don't smell like chicken.
And you don't smell
Your
like
apartment
chicken.
might, but your clothes don't. Go on that date.
But your clothes don't go.
Don't cancel the date because you think you smell like chicken.
I do a lot of mentorship through dating.
Oh, really? Good.
Believe it or not, I know you might be joking around. We have a lot of girls who have canceled dates because they smell like chicken.
I know. Don't I know it?
Would you like to be in our system?
I wouldn't.
Okay.
But I feel like it's creepy, right? For me to go,
no,
hey, can I come in?
I wouldn't have you joining as a guest. I would have you. We have a system of sort of suitors.
Suitors.
Yeah.
Interesting.
If you'd be interested in dating someone from my women's group.
I'm not. Well, maybe. Sure. I'm not gonna close any doors. You know what I mean?
I already filled it out.
What?
On my way over.
You filled out my Google form for it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why?
Because I was like, I knew you were gonna say yes.
I didn't say yes just now.
I know you're gonna.
I said I won't close any doors. That's not a yes.
It's not enough.
Yes is a 3-letter word. I won't close any doors is a sentence. You know what I mean?
I take everything as a yes.
That's probably a bad idea.
Well, that's where I got where I am in my life.
Are you successful? Are you like a really successful?
Yep. I'm a mechanic.
You're a mechanic.
Yeah.
Who's able to afford golden dagger earrings?
Yeah. Have you been to the mechanic lately?
Everyone has.
It's a lot of money.
Everyone has.
It's a lot of money.
It really is.
And so that's why I kind of just have learned in my line of work. I'm not sure. Can I check? I have my wife on my phone. I have my husband on my phone. I have my dad.
Yeah.
I don't know if you should do that. I say I'm already doing it.
Yeah, it's happening. And I'll send you the invoice. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be sending the invoice.
So how did you get into mechanicery?
Well, I just always had a fascination with how things work.
Right.
I was like, I would take things apart, clocks, stoves, put them back together, see if they still work.
At what age?
9.
Really? You took apart a stove at 9?
Yeah, and you should have heard my mom hitting the roof.
Yeah.
Saying, why'd you put the stove all away? And then I put it back together. And she said, oh, we have a prodigy. So I went to trade school.
Cool.
I went to a high school that was like half the day academic, half the day I'm working. I'm in the shop.
Yeah.
So it was a dream come true. And, that's why I really became an empowered woman because, of course, it's pretty much just me in there.
You're in the industry of that's, just oversaturated with, guys with oil on their hands.
Yeah. And some were great to me. A few were not too great to me, but I held my own and I stayed true to myself.
Yeah.
I got my tattoo.
Yeah.
And
everybody respected that at the shop.
And I have the bracelet. Keep fucking going.
Everybody likes that. And the dagger
Everybody
earrings.
likes that. Well, it's for me. It's not about if they like it. It's for me.
Oh, nice. Yeah. No, that's
it's
so
for
true.
me to keep up my keep up my morale.
Yes.
And then won't you know it, now I have my own shop.
Well, let me ask you this: when you were, that's amazing. I want to get into your own shop thing, but when because you said when you're in the women's group, you talk through contract negotiations. What was that like coming out of trade school? You go into your first shop, you sit down with a guy. I'm imagining there's a fucking Subway sandwich sitting there half eaten, and he's going, yeah. Last night I was watching the game or porn, and you go. Here's how much. What was that interaction like with him? I'm assuming it's a man who runs this mechanicery shop. He's like, I don't know about hiring a woman. First interview, what was it like? How did you walk through it and get what you wanted out of it?
That's such a good question.
Thank
and
you.
I'm so grateful you asked it.
Yeah.
So I am very well versed in the art of negotiation, the art of reversing power dynamics, because when you enter that situation, there's already an existing power dynamic.
Yeah.
So what do? What's the first thing when he's sitting there with the Subway sandwich and saying, I was watching the game or porn last night. You know how people talk.
I know.
I say, oh, what do you have on your shirt?
Oh.
And then I hit his nose.
You do a little whoops.
Yep.
You do a little made you look, and then
and I go,
wow.
If you don't think I have the you know what to work here?
Yeah.
Then
Balls.
how? Yep.
Yeah.
Then how did I just hit your nose?
I wouldn't know how to react to that.
They have no choice. They have to give me the job. They have to give me the job. I got them. They got.
They got.
What can you say when you fall for that? When someone goes, you have something there, and then they hit your nose?
There's nothing you can say.
There's nothing. You can't come back from that socially.
Yeah.
Power dynamics wise, you're foiled.
You're fucked.
You're foiled.
You're foiled.
The only thing you could do better is pants. And they're not going to pants me.
Oh, pants.
Yeah,
I thought you said pans. I was like, you come in with pans
no, sorry.
and pots
I'll
and
hit
pans?
the T.
No, that's fine. That's great.
And they can't pants me because I'm wearing 4 layers.
Mm-hmm. And when you start working there, you're wearing the jumpsuit.
Yep.
Can't pants a jumpsuit.
So they can't pants a jumpsuit. What are you going to do? Just yank at me?
Yeah.
Come on.
Hey.
Come on. You're foiled.
I bet plenty of those guys were trying to yank at you. You know what I mean? Come on.
Oh my God.
That's funny.
Can't though. I'm wearing my jumpsuit.
No, that's funny. Especially if they're watching the game or porn.
I don't have a zipper. It's all I sew myself in and I seam rip myself out at night.
Whoa!
Yeah, so
that's a lot of work.
Nice fucking try.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Yeah, what's your favorite kind of car?
Oh my God, gotta be the Toyota Corolla.
Really?
Gotta be the Toyota Corolla.
Wow.
It's an amazing vehicle.
Okay,
great on gas. Lasts for years.
Yeah.
And the best thing about driving one of those babies is whenever you see a spot and it says compact, you can park
You're
there.
in.
You're compact.
Don't worry about.
Is
can I check?
Compact.
Yeah. When I'm parallel parking, I think I know. Oh, that's a space that my car can fit in. I have no fucking idea.
Let me stop you. And this is just a confidence thing.
Yeah.
You never want to say, I think I know.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Because that means you don't.
Right.
Because that means you don't. What do you mean you think you know about parallel parking? Do you or don't you?
I don't. But that's
what I thought.
This hits on it. Maybe I can get some of your mentorship from this because
I'd love to
this
mentor
hits on
you.
a deeper thing for me. I don't know anything. How can anyone know anything for sure? And so when people when people say I know this for sure, and it's probably more of a belief, I tend to they lose credibility in my mind. You know what I mean?
Can you give me an example?
I don't think that means that when people really stand for something, I'm inspired by that. But when people are like, I know for a fact that Jesus is walking with me. And it's the two footprints, and you go, I don't know, maybe that was just someone else's footprint. Maybe someone was walking their dog.
Maybe you're onto something here.
Yeah.
So,
but I like what you're saying in terms of.
What I will let you know is that typically a dog's footprints do look different than those of a person. Yeah,
is that what you think?
I know that. I know that, and.
A prime example.
I know that.
Yeah.
That's something I feel really comfortable saying. I know is that a dog's footprints look different than a human's.
You convinced me. You flipped me.
But I do want to sort of dig in on this. I'm going to call it a limiting belief you have.
Whoa.
What is an example of something that when someone says, I know this, you think they don't?
Yeah. They're like, oh, I know that, everyone in New York City is ba-da-da-da-da-da. And you go, no, there's plenty of types of people in New York City. There's plenty of types of people everywhere. And so that's, I don't have, I'm pulling it out of my ass a little bit. You know what I mean?
Well, I put you on the spot.
Yeah, that's fine.
Again, you defer to yourself. You put yourself in a negative light.
Yeah.
You say, I'm pulling this out of my ass. Why can't you say, Lisa, you came in here and asked me a crazy question. I need 5 minutes to think on this.
Well, because it's a podcast, and if I said, "Hey, give us 5 minutes," and then we sat here for 5 minutes in silence, and maybe I took down some notes, probably wouldn't be good for the optics. But it's an interesting thought. Maybe one time, maybe we'll have to have you back where it's just a silent episode, and we just one of those.
I think you're underestimating your audience. I think if you were silent, people would stay on. They would stay on because they'd be able to feel you thinking vibrationally. They would know that. And while you were silent and thinking, I could be telling whatever story I like.
I was just trying it.
So now I see a bit more of what you're talking about that I did. Yeah. But you know what? We need to get comfortable with silence. Yeah. That's another big thing at my group.
Oh, that's a big thing at your group.
Mm-hmm. So, silent eye contact.
Bring me through an agenda of the meeting of a group. Do you know what I mean? Like Well, is it a Facebook group only, or is it you guys meet in person?
I sort of assemble anyone.
Anyone who wants to come.
Anyone. I post it on Facebook.
Yeah.
I say, women's group.
Yeah.
And I see who comes.
Right.
And I have a lot of repeat people like Tina.
Mm-hmm.
But at women's group, we just dive in. So this is the agenda.
Okay.
We get in. I say, let's get comfortable with silence. We sit for 2 minutes. Because you know what? This is the thing. Women, we feel we have to fill the silence. And that puts you in a bad power dynamic. So when I'm a mechanic and they start saying like, oh, well, are you serious? Is this how much this costs? I get comfortable sitting there.
It's fine if it costs that much. I was just being the other guy.
Exactly.
I mean, that's fine. I mean, I want my car.
Because they think I'm going to be like, well, if you don't want to. No. I'm silent, so we get comfortable with silence so that we're not filling space saying things that don't matter.
This is honestly a great idea.
And then we go over life stuff like, girls, get a doctor where you live.
Right.
I could help you with the paperwork.
Right.
It's not that scary.
You really push that.
What's your social security number? I'm like, girls, you got to know that. If you don't know that at 25, wake up. You have to.
But everyone there is someone you trust to give your social security number to.
I'm not saying they have to give it to me. I'm not saying they have to give it to me, but I'm like, if you don't know it, you have to at this point.
Yeah.
We go over taxes.
Great.
We go over chicken.
Right.
And not being scared.
We
go over dating. Don't give your power away.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think. There's something we were doing sort of recently. That was really good. Oh, we go over insulating your windows to keep it warmer in the winter.
Yeah. That's
just
good.
Little things.
You don't want to take out your AC. You just put a
little things
or something.
people aren't thinking of.
I'm surprised that you don't go through just like base level like car maintenance. But I think this is not a judgment, but just something I'm infusing into your group is. Are you getting these ladies to come by because they'll come to your shop when they have car troubles? I mean, do you go through, hey, I can do this at my shop, but you know what I'm going to do? Tell you how to change your oil. And so you can do it from home. It's
a little bit of that. It's a little bit of you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. Exactly. I give them the basic stuff.
Yeah.
Like how to do different things.
Right. What are the 8 basics?
The 8 basics. Yeah. Oil changing, steering wheel clean.
Right.
Filter exchange. Gas cap fix.
Right.
Window shine. Wipers remedy. There's got to be 2 more. Engine restore. And restart when it's dead. Restart the battery. Restore. And everyone. Yeah. And also changing tires. Those are the basics I give them. So then when something is really wrong with their car.
Yeah.
I know they'll come to me.
That's great.
And I'll get that payout. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And also, I do entrepreneurship. Is that entrepreneurship?
Yeah.
Mentorship. And I actually, if it's okay today, Tina told me it would be okay. I would love to plug the inventions of one of the women in our group.
I love that. I think that's a great idea. I really think
this one is great.
Hey, all this ship. I'm surprised you work on cars.
Very funny. No, the guys. Anyone groaning at home? That was really funny.
I think I heard people groaning from next door. Okay, so this is a person that you mentors.
One of my mentees.
Small business. Okay, great. Who stole the cookie from the cookie jar? I don't know. Let's roll the fucking tape. Introducing the internal Ring camera for cookie jars. You will get access to 24/7 footage of the inside of your cookie jar. Most importantly, you'll have evidence of exactly whose grubby little mitts were in the cookie jar. For extra fun, you can aircast the footage on the TV to confront your greedy family members. As one satisfied customer states, I was really sick of making cookies for my gluttonous family and then coming home to find that the chocolate chips with the biggest chunks in them were already eaten. No one would fess up. So I took to the internal Ring camera for cookie jars. Once I got the footage, I got my whole family in the living room and told them we were going to Disney. I told them I was going to play footage on the TV of the hotel we were staying at. Weird. You should have seen their faces when instead it was a video of their stupid little hands reaching into the cookie jar. I've since left them all permanently. Thanks. That's how they ended their review. Thanks. This could be you. Sold by all home security vendors. Wow.
Pretty good, right?
All home security vendors. That would be ADT. That would be Ring.
Greenhouse.
That would be Greenhouse. Great. So
Lockdown.
that's something that's so ultra specific. I don't think anybody has that. I mean, people might have a thing on their screen door.
Mm-hmm. But they don't. They don't have it in their cookie jar.
Not
it has
in
to
their
be
cookie
small.
jar.
And I couldn't be prouder of her
It's
with what
awesome.
she's developed. Because
It's amazing.
I don't know. Do you get miffed when people take your stuff? When people take your stuff?
Oh, sure. Yeah. Of course.
Yeah, I get
You
miffed.
gotta be a little bit like, hey, that's
mine.
mine.
That's mine.
Especially cookies. Honestly, I'm a cookie hound. I fucking love cookies.
love cookies.
Last night I was at a show, and the producer of the show, she was at the sound booth, and after the show, I was like, all right, I think I'm gonna leave. And I turn around, and she has a Ziploc bag, and there's a cookie in it. She goes, "You want the last
Sold.
cookie?" I go, "Are you kidding me?" She goes, "I made cookies for all the comics." I go,
Oh, wow.
It was great.
Can we give him a shout out?
Kyla.
Nice.
Thanks, Kyla.
Name is Kyla?
Yeah.
I love that name.
Yeah.
That's really cool. It's a cool thing to do, Kyla.
Yeah.
Love to have Kyla in my
And
group.
I'm sure she'd love to have a Ring camera for cookie jars.
Yeah, because if you're making that, like, obviously Kyla's being very generous about it.
Yeah, but especially
So it's like you don't want a thief.
especially hungry comics in the back of a show. They're drinking
Those
a
are
little bit. They're
grubby,
going, where are the
grubby
cookies?
little raccoon hands.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
Listen, I would love to come and support you and Tina.
Okay.
I would love to. Could we get something on the books to hang out?
Yeah.
To do something?
Yeah, sure.
Let's do. Okay.
Okay.
So I know you guys have two shows together.
Yes, we
One
do,
is March 13th
March
at QED.
13th at QED. Yeah, that's our monthly show.
And
Family
then
Friends.
one is at Brooklyn Comedy Collective.
Brooklyn Comedy Collective. We're actually if you want to know the truth,
I would love to.
That one's the 1 year anniversary of Family Friends. So we actually, no lie, March 29th of last year we did our first show.
Wow.
And so now we're gonna do another one, and it's gonna be an improv extravaganza. Everyone who's ever been a family friend on the show is gonna come and do improv.
That's so powerful.
Yeah. Yeah. I was thinking it's just kind of fun, but powerful, isn't it?
I know the magnitude of that is. I'm journaling about this later.
Cool.
You've changed me today.
Yeah.
And then I know the 4th. Tina's doing the letdown.
The 4th. Oh, I love the letdown. Those guys are awesome.
The letdown is awesome.
Yeah, everyone should check out the letdown.
And then anything you have coming up?
I have first impressions at Bushwick Comedy Club March 19th, I believe.
I would love to come.
Yeah, you should. It's a stand-up showcase.
I'm gonna
but
take
there's
notes
impressions
during it.
infused. You're gonna take notes?
Not
Why?
on the quality of the show or the comedy, but how you're carrying yourself and your confidence.
Okay. Well, I mean, I haven't hired you as a life coach. Let's just be honest about what this was.
No pay necessary.
No, but I'm not that interested in you DMing me.
No worries, I got
for
you.
free. Like, hey, this is what you should change.
And then I've been following you on Instagram.
Oh, that's nice.
Rooster Monahan.
I
follow Tina. It's Tina Colada.
Right, that's right.
So check that, and I have your social security.
Well, do you? How?
I had to do it for the application form for you to be a suitor for my women's group.
But I never filled that out. So how did you get it?
No worries, I got you.
Okay.
No
I'm worrying
worries.
now. I didn't have worries before you said no worries.
Lisa's got you.
Yeah. Okay.
Write that
What
down.
would Lisa do? Get me. That's not a good idea.
That's not my catchphrase. don't change my catchphrase.
Wait, but I want to talk to you about all this car stuff.
Okay. Shoot.
Well,
Do you have a car?
no, I don't have a car.
Okay, cool.
But I was
cool.
curious
Perfect
what your
place to start.
Yes.
I'll get you one.
Well,
I'll make
no,
you. I will make you one.
But then I have to pay insurance on a car. I don't know if I have the.
I'll pay it for you.
You would?
Lisa's
Sold.
got you.
Okay, sold.
Lisa's got you.
What's your favorite car?
Next question.
I know your favorite car is a Toyota Corolla.
Yes.
What's your favorite car to work on in the shop?
Ooh, gotta be.
And by the way, what's your shop called?
Lincoln Continental.
Lincoln Continental.
Because that's a real challenge. Because
Okay.
a lot of the
How
parts
so?
don't get made anymore.
Really?
So I have to scavenge.
Manufacturing is you scavenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's old
You're
ones.
like Rey
Yeah.
from Star Wars. You're a scavenger.
Never seen that, but yeah,
Okay.
maybe.
Well, that's fine.
Maybe
That's all you need
is
to know.
Ray a scavenger?
Yeah.
Then yeah.
Yeah.
The analogy works.
Thank you. Thank you.
Co-sign the analogy.
And so, what's the name of your shop, and where can people find it? Because we fucking plug me and Tina's shit for half an hour. I feel like, but you,
Just
I want
45
people to.
seconds.
I want literal traffic for your business.
Yeah. Beep, beep.
Funny.
If you're
Groans.
groaning at home, grow
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Grow
If
up,
you're
that's
groaning, if you're groaning next door,
It's called
stop.
Lisa's Bolts and Nuts.
That's great. Lisa's Bolts and Nuts.
You never forget
And
it.
is it in Queens or what? It's up here in Queens or?
Yeah, it's up here in Queens.
Oh, nice. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And we actually have 3 locations.
3 locations, but in Queens, all of them.
In Queens, all of them.
Great.
Queens is really big.
It's big. It's huge.
So it's Lisa's Bolts and Nuts.
Yeah.
Lisa's Bolts and Nuts 2. Lisa's Bolts and Nuts. You won't believe it.
You won't believe it. Mm-hmm. Guess what it is? Lisa's Bolts and Nuts.
3.
3.
Yeah, you won't believe it. But
That's
it's just good
amazing.
for people to keep track that way.
So you love a Toyota Corolla to drive. A Lincoln
To drive,
Continental
you
to
can't
work
be.
on.
To drive, you can't be a Toyota Corolla.
Yeah.
And when I roll up, everyone's like, "You just have a Toyota Corolla because you think it's sexy," and I'm like, "It's not even about
No.
that. It's
Yeah.
not even about that."
Yeah,
but
yeah,
people
yeah.
think, "Oh, she must be so superficial and vain. She
Yeah.
came here driving a Toyota Corolla."
Yeah. Can I ask you one more thing about cars?
Of course.
So, first of all, I definitely want to get a car at some point. A car is great, to have. Not in New York, but
yeah.
at some point you can drive around. But
you moving?
Am I moving? No.
Okay, just
I might
checking.
be making moves,
Nah.
but I'm not moving. Come on now.
Awesome.
And but my question is because why can't they just sort of uniform the blinker sound in every car?
Oh my God,
Some
yeah,
cars
yeah,
are tick 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 tick. Some cars are tick tick tick. The rhythm, the pacing of every
And
blinker
there's
is
the
different.
dirt sound.
Yeah, of course, and it's ka 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 ka. Huh?
That happens to me sometimes too.
Yeah.
I really have been pushing for years for the uniform nature of the blinking sound,
yeah.
and I think it should be a totally new one because that's the only way. If we start from scratch,
Yeah.
I think it should be blink, blink, blink.
Literally saying blink blink blink.
Yeah, I think it should be like a
voice.
woman's voice, like sorry,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
blink, 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 blink.
Yeah. Or something like, "This is your blinker. You're about to turn." Something like that.
Something like that would be great because
Yeah.
it's like, how else do you know what's going on?
I don't. I certainly don't.
I know you don't,
Yeah.
but you're young.
Yeah.
I'm gonna help
You're
you.
36.
I'm gonna help you. I'm 36.
Which is young, too.
I have the answers. Yeah, but 36, you just know a lot more than. How old are you?
You're 10 years older than me. I'm 26.
Okay, yeah, that 10 years. Think of how much more you know than a 16-year-old.
Yeah, that's true.
10 years is a long time.
Yeah,
To
yeah.
accumulate wisdom.
I'm sure a 16-year-old could beat me if we were doing like high school Jeopardy, college Jeopardy or something. But
But that's
Depends
not
on
what
the
anyone
16-year-old.
said or brought up.
no. Oh, is this not my audition tape for college Jeopardy?
Don't worry. You're always thinking about Jeopardy. Stressing out. I can see it takes
what
up.
is Toyota Corolla?
I know it takes up a lot of mental real estate for
It
you
really
that you're
does.
worrying if you could beat a 16-year-old in
I know.
high school Jeopardy.
I know.
Don't worry, it's not about that at all.
Yeah, you ever watch an episode of Jeopardy? You go at the end of it, you go, "Fuck."
Sometimes I do it, but sometimes what's scarier is when I do a really good job.
Yeah.
And I think, am
Where's the test?
I a genius? But then
Yeah.
I'm like, it was just like a pop culture category.
Yeah.
Or a mechanic category.
Yeah, you ran the category on Miley Cyrus songs.
Oh, the Miley
You could do
Cyrus
that.
category. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah,
But that's
amazing.
not all the Jeopardies. And they
No.
wouldn't do it if I was on because they'd be like, this will be rigged for Lisa.
Yeah, exactly.
Lisa to win.
Yeah, I feel like we definitely need to do a part 2, Lisa. I would love to have you back on the podcast. I feel like, what time is it?
Thank you so much.
I think we have to wrap up, but
I think so too.
but-
I do have to. I have an appointment
yeah, you have an appointment.
in town though.
Is it doctor?
Yeah.
Yeah,
In
Dr.
town.
Bennett.
It's my, you know what? Pregnancy test.
Yeah. I want to be clear. I wouldn't know what because it's not. We didn't. I mean, there's no. You just told me
But
before.
you knew deep down.
Yeah, there definitely needs to be a part 2.
Well, I walked in here and everyone saw I was glowing.
Yeah, right. Are you trying to get pregnant?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I'm married.
Great. Oh, amazing.
I hope it's twins.
Aw,
Yeah.
that's so cute.
See, that's the 26-year-old mindset. Oh, do you want that? Yeah, I'm 36.
Of course.
I want twins.
Amazing.
Trying for quadruplets
What's
next.
what's your husband's name or
Yeah, his name is Steve Devereaux.
Steve Devereaux?
Yeah.
Oh, you took his last name.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Why not?
Yeah, that's great.
You know what my last name was before?
Yeah?
Lise.
Lisa Lise?
Yeah, my parents really fucked me on that one.
That's
yeah,
crazy.
so I couldn't wait to take someone's last name.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because I had a bad one.
Yeah, but it works for cars. You know, you go.
Shit, maybe I should have changed
You go, is this a lease? And you go, yes.
Lisa's lease. Oh shit, maybe because then I could have been Lisa's leases instead of Lisa's nuts, bolts and nuts.
Yeah, you start working on a car.
I gotta run the paperwork.
I gotta run the paperwork. This is a lease, and you go, yes, it is. Pop the hood.
Where were you?
Groans.
Where were
Again,
you
groans.
when I was making this call?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Well, I hope you're pregnant. With twins.
Me too.
And it was so nice getting to know you, Lisa.
It was so nice getting to know you. You're a great guy, and I can't wait to add you to my network.
Yeah. All right.
You're gonna come around on this.
Okay, probably not. But bye. Thanks for listening and watching. Thanks, Lisa.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye, everybody. Family Friends is a podcast created by Rooster Monahan and Tina Valamis. Produced by Rooster Monahan, Tina Valamis, and Lexi Leach. Edited by Rooster Monahan. Thanks for listening. See you at the next one.